I'm your host, Organic. You can follow us on Instagram at KOTDTV. This is going to be a crazy battle. Two of my favorite female battlers in the game right now. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl RX out of Westside Compton. Rest in peace, Postponement. Hey, shout out my squad, Crack City Death Certificate. We
Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
What's good, your girl, My Verse, representing the Rocksteady crew, Orlando, Florida. Hey. Make sure you go to myversewashere.com, get yourself some merch, music, and get inspired.
My Verse won a coin toss, it's on RX, let's go, King of the Dot.
All right, I said, oye. Esta será una larga noche. The fans said, this is the sexiest battle in history. Hey, cause we both for 10. Cause we both for 10. Or 8 to some. Yeah, you got me in the shape department. But who need a body when I can make you one? I hate you. Who need a body when I can make you one? I hate you bums. You hoes get punished in fights. I'll write burst so many times, they gonna give me publishing rights. I seen all your battles. And punching is one of your worst abilities. So it's crazy they got my verse versus my versatility. I came to get the job done. And I mean business. I ain't tying with you. I've been wanting you on my resume. Well, now I got my interview. I'm dying. They thought this war in general was an honor to me, but you've been evading draft day like Muhammad Ali. Well, I've been on the front lines. I stay where the drama would be. So why should I salute a vet when you should be paying homage to me? I held it down for us Latinas. From day one, I asked the punto. Spanish mommy had the viewers tuned in like Telemundo. Cause they said 2 is better than 1. Lo que diga, it ain't a game. I got a nickel on La Dama. We playing Loteria. They put us on a big card. They put us on a big card. Well, here's where it get worse. My Delamo niggas got the llama, ready to spit verse. I'll rip verse. All fire in the building. Sound the alarm. Y'all about to see me break verse down to a bar. Cause my material cut from a different cloth. I sing better. I'm really native to these lines, so they connecting around like a dream catcher. I ain't come to dance in the ring. You'll get your mud crossed. Then I rush in with these Mexican punches. I'm Canelo with the gloves off. But I came to destroy her. And it's battle with ease. I'm a heavyweight champ, like Andy Ruiz, hammers and squeeze. And you don't want to see me up the steel, because these dumb-dumbs make you go dumb for real. Tonight, you getting that exclusive. Hold it down. Tonight, you getting that exclusive. I'm with the smoke. I had a 40 on burst. Like, tell me when to go. Because you came to Oakland with a high fee? Well, this better be your last day, because X give you that thin face. R.I.P. to Mac Drake. Yeah. Hey, yo, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, you in my state, ho, but we in a Beto. I'll drag this bitch from Oakland to Vallejo. Back down to I said I'll drag this bitch from Oakland to Vallejo. Back down to LA, bro. This is my tribute. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues. And even though I was raised on Wilmington and Compton, I'ma always hold it down for Crenshaw and Slauson. So next round, I'ma get you broke down quick. Always remember, you're just a verse and I'm the whole damn script. Let's go.
Round 1, it's on My Verse. Let's go, King of the Dot.
Hey, y'all shut the fuck up and let them rap, for real.
Huh?
Facts.
What up, bitch? up. Don't ask me where I've been. I know you follow mine. Oakland. Gannick paid the high fee, so the dollar sign. I'm back. Cause these new bitches ain't got a spine. It was over for her. Once KOTD put X on the dotted line. Before my son ever battled, took her first steps on the scene, she studied every round of mine on the edge of her seat. That's why every round is mine. I'm edging in 3. If this a mirror match, you're a reflection of me. When I weighed you at birth, it was no brainer at first. My style you trace and observe. I raised her the nerve. She played your eyes worse, just to downgrade the way this essay plagiarized verse. Wait. But this is town business. Keyword, business. And you ain't got no conviction in voice. Got paid off of my phrases. I wage war, employees on a wannabe that wanna be crypto and bitcoins. Before I broke her down, our ex had a low stop. Exchange up, she poised for a slow drop. Go ahead. Pan to the crowd, I'll still cook at your home spot. Take the whole pot, whole stop, get in line. You are no comp. This gonna be the only battle of mine you won't watch. Come on. I send bombs, so test arms. Go out on a limb. Her career is on a Russian rule. Hey, the revolver gon' spin. You'll get led to the temple like when all of us sin. Roll a blade on your face, now you really a cheapskate. Get knocked the fuck out, now she really your dream date. FLs. This poll brought your campaign, no debate. Unprecedented, the way I press and dented in a swing state. Okay. Art could see 2 llamas. They organize. My verse was born to reign. Say storm, let's fight. You won't see Noah for 40 days or 40 nights. But the kids are used to it. She failed home ec. But hey, you bring the bean pie, she'll bring the dome next. RX always woke. Everywhere but her own bed. Seriously, it's clear to me you put the hoe in Hotep. Don't end up pushing flowers. Don't end up pushing flowers from what your tongue peddles. You can't throw dirt to get a body if I want to mud wrestle. You gon' get. Don't end up pushing flowers from what your tongue peddles. You can't throw dirt to get a body if I want to mud wrestle. You gon' get sad on your face like some legs do. She none special. Beam with the scope on the eyes can undress you. Thought she could trump battle rap by not battling a man to avoid jokes about her pussy. Well, that is not the plan. Cause she the type to tell her pussy, grab him by the hand. But hey, wait. Listen. Yeah. She the type to tell her pussy, grab him by the hand. But here's a tip if you're trying to smash. You gotta be high, man, if you didn't ask. Is that UTI inner vag? What? Yeah. This battle gonna show where you will lack. I love hearing that back, cause you'll think it's a joke till you get a barrel of laughs. Attack you in the whip, scope clear as can be. Still get my hands dirtily Reese smeared on the seat. With ass whoopings, I'll innovate something fresh. Pen knife to your skin, I'm cutting edge. All you hear is the ground-breaking hits when I punch your head. You getting bows like tables. Guess cause I'm rude. Ironic avocado filming me eat this Mexican food. Hold on. One more. lyrics wanted, the smoker had plenty. Your biceps are dirty, I'm betting, and they nicknamed your pussy the Yeti. Wait, ain't this Lloyd from Murder Inc? Oh shit!
Absolutely not.
Almost.
Shit's turn.
Hell yeah. Round 2 and Time RX. Let's go. Good one, y'all.
Okay. My verse be like hip hop, hippie to the spot. You supposed to snap in the fight. Oh yeah, I forgot. That old school flow is this rapper's delight. You got the passion to write. You got the passion to write. And I know you're trying to get props, but watch me break her down with the 4 elements of hip hop. You want to be #1 in battle rap. Maybe that's what they convince you, but you got everybody on a cardboard. But they ain't breaking with you. The tray can't hit you. And if I got questions, talk, bro. And if I got questions, I'm gonna need straight answers or a paralyzer. Leave them with crazy legs. I'll break dancers. I hate cancers. I hate cancers. What the fuck are you on this stage for? I don't think she could beat me. Well, fuck it. I got the can ready to spray burst on the wall. I ain't talking graffiti. Reese turntables. Oh, you thought you had replay? Well, your streak's over. I came to ever scratch your record like a DJ. But I'm an MC. I'm trying to see where your bars lie. It's most deaf in your roots, but it's probably on the far side. We got a few things in common. But I just shook up a rival. Exodus-any bitch like the second book of the Bible. You've been idle. But I still recognize your talent, queen. We both used to do ballet, but I grew up to balance beams. I still recognize your talent, queen. We both used to do ballet, but I grew up to balance beams. Remember all them nights you wanted to go out and party? But your mama told your ass no? That was a sound of doubt. You had to sneak and listen to hip-hop at church. That's how you found it out. You was trapped reading Bible verses around the house, and that's why it makes so much sense why you grew up and started wilding out. Literally. But you found a route to wilding out. For a record-breaking 1.5 episodes. No.
Yeah, okay.
Give it up for that. That was cute.
That's my girl.
Hey, yo, no. But for real though, I was really hyped, girl. But you from Florida. You should have known what to do with that white girl. But yo, fuck all that. Cause now you in my world. This was destined to be. I had to see you. Now I gotta put a Puerto Rican lights out like Hurricane Maria. And I only said hurricane because I really reign with the winds. Together is formed. Ironic you from Florida but couldn't weather the storm. Here's Johnny. We going there. Here's Johnny. I got the chop in my hand and the 9 is on you. Now shit really getting scary, bitch. I'm shining on you. But wait. Mad ills too? Your stamina is wild. How many tourists you let cruise through that Panama Canal?
Talk to her Gucci.
This style don't fuck with anybody. Short or tall. Hollow says she absorbed the balls. And just to get on that one off. I said this style don't fuck with anybody, short or tall. Hollow says she absorbed the balls. And just to get that one off, I heard she gave Norbs it all. I'm killing this whore for y'all. All these different men. I guess that's her highlight. Well, we in Oakland. Listen, sweetie, ain't none of them niggas my type.
That's my type.
But yo. I could punch it out with rum. I could punch it out with rum. So it's nothing tequila. Why lie? Because you got to be drunk if you think that me and my tie. But this is just like when J-Lo starred as Selena. Don't say she's still ahead of me. Because another Puerto Rican trying to play a Mexican to build up her legacy. Next round, I'm going to get you broke down quick. Always remember, next round, I'm going to get you broke down quick. Always remember, you're just the verse, and I'm the whole damn screen.
My verse.
Hey, check it. Y'all listen. She talking about wilding out, right? That 18-second battle, that's what you want to rant about? Well, they like your kids. They can't count. Oh, and another thing. Me smashing ills, you need to dead it. That's absurd. It's like grind time. You keep giving him way more credit than he deserves. And me smashing hollow, that's squeamish. Yeah. That's squeamish. Of course he like RX. He's always gonna lean it. All right, here we go. All right. In your mind, woo, you thinking that's the dopest you spit. Like they'll be quoting you quick. But while you were flowing your shit, everyone in the room was thinking, show us your tits! Yeah. Is it true or not? Yeah. In your mind, you thinking that's the dopest you spit. Like they'll be quoting you quick. But while you were flowing your shit, everyone in the room was thinking, show us your tits! It's experience. There's been a mistake. Listen. There's been a mistake. Where's the visual aid? Because you got to be on acid to think that shit disintegrate.
Let her go.
There's been a mistake. Where's the visual aid? Because you got to be on acid to think that shit disintegrate. Bullets smother your skull. Bullets smother your skull. I'm going to give it some space. You can't preach freedom when your tuition is late. A slave to your masters when you settle for minimum wage. And that is true. You keep bringing up your degree. Well, I'm a master too. I did my 10,000 hours. I put my work in hard. All she did was copy writtens. Now I gotta learn this smart. I'd rather have all rights reserved for her when I circle R. Throw this bird in the air like clay pigeon. Aim high, then I'll dump RX like we dated the same guy. Y'all must have paid some loot for Godiva, cause she ain't that famous. But then again, you could buy Reese in a gas station. You gangsters mediocre, wouldn't even assault eggs. Only sticks you got under your skirt are called legs. She a pawn.
Leave her alone.
She a pawn. I'm trying to stack bigger pieces. How you a Stairmaster in the face, but your ass really need it? in the face, but your ass really need it. This stiff body bitch feel like starch sediment. You can't even bend it for your man. Your back is your arch nemesis. Your back is your arch nemesis. I got smart penmanship. Thinking you gon' out big word me, bitch? I already came proving I was better. I got a word so big.
How big?
It's longer than all your last names put together. Yeah. That fucking long. Y'all wanna hear it? Here it goes. Y'all wanna hear it? Yeah. I got a word so big. It's longer than all your last names put together. Pneumonia, ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. That means you get pneumonia from the lava that I spew. I'm explosive. I paint the trunk red like Rafiki. Have RX sprayed on the wall like graffiti. Ozone to Oakland. I'm in my casa. I walk with soldiers from any raza. Esto será una larga noche. Esto será una larga noche. ¿Qué pasa? When fake revolutionaries don't even know Che Guevara. When you rap, it sounds like you read with your finger each part. How do you... When you rap, it sounds like you read with your finger each part. How do you speak like a gringa but need a green card? You can hear the difference. You can hear the difference when I spoke after X. Since you can't roll your R's back to me, I have your eyes roll back instead. I'm potent on the page. She'll speak Spanish right when R's rolling in her grave. Espérate un momentito. Espérate. Si no entiendes lo que digo, no me importa un carajo. Las piernas de palito si las llaman trepapalo. Arranca. Yeah. Si no entiendes lo que digo, no me importa un carajo. Las piernas de palito si las llaman trepapalo. Oye. Arranca pa' la verga, esta guerra yo la gano. La diferencia entre latinas es que yo lo hablo. Oh, you ain't understand it? Well, since you black and Mexican, I figured out black and Spanish. Since you black and Mexican, I figured out black and Spanish. My machete split her in two. Each side basically both found. Half of her body in ice, the other police racially profiled. I'll catch her in the grocery. I'll catch her doing groceries. I brung some shotters. Reese won't make it out the store like a hungry shopper. And I brought this shit back because I'm petty. Your booty look white, call it Betty. I'm sorry. It only gets worse around 3. Let's go.
Let's go.
I will drop this bitch like a deposit.
Yep.
Nah, she a soft ass bitch. I just give her the backhand. You right, I ain't got no ass. That should let you know I don't give a fuck about a back end. So after this, I don't want no handshakes. I'm gonna go home with your nigga and have him putting syrup on these pancakes. don't even keep up with battles. They dirt nappers. So I told my niggas, it's on site. When you spot verse, tracker. Cause I'm from Come on. Cause I'm from Crack City, death certificate. Squad! Yeah, I got my squad here. Way before I started battling, I was already God tier. First I knew it in my mind. But then I heard the confirmation. I found my form among the stars. We the perfect constellation. Is this worth the conversation? Go. Cause you ain't even know my vibe. I'm serious. Be in tune like the Dogon tribe. Cause you be dropping jewels, but I got the best gems. Y'all see how I just said serious? Well, now it's time that I XM. I channeled your frequency. I channeled your frequency. And this illusion is too real. So I could let you live or I could kill you. I got the red and the blue pill. I'm too skilled. Because you are clearly more European than African. But you knew. That's why I had to shock a bitch for saying that she's Zulu.
I'm Rocksteady crew. What's up? I ain't Zulu. Shout out to Zulu, but I ain't Zulu.
Say it again. I had to shock a bitch for saying that she's Zulu. I reached the Orishas through Ifa. You can analyze the quote. Trust me, this ain't the first time I had to sacrifice a goat.
Yo, if this bitch don't stop quoting me.
From Mali to Congo, Ogun and Shango. This gonna be your last step. Cause I gotta do you like my race. You know, black and give your ass tech.
Get her out.
I said I got a black and give your ass tech. But hey, yo, hold up. I got a black and give your ass tech. I gotta do you like my race. You know, black and give your ass tech. Shit. Sorry, y'all. Black and give angles. I don't respect it. That's a foul move. I don't respect it. That's a foul move. Because the lies you say about me ain't as bad as the truth I know about you. And as bad as the truth I know about you. Because I really live a crazy life. But every day I pray for suerte. I be in the hood with them scales like Santa Muerte. I be in the hood with them scales like Santa Muerte. I said, fuck, man. I be in the hood with them scales like Santa Muerte. While you be at home playing safe, I gotta buckle down. Ask my niggas, what's the code word? Kilo. That means we got a couple pounds, it's muzzled down. Fuck, man, time, man. I'm good.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Okay, and then y'all can hear me though, right? It doesn't sound windy or nothing?
You good? Yeah. Round 3, it's on my verse. Let's go.
Okay. Because I can put my AirPods in if the...
Hold down. Wow. You really swearing you Blair the Crip, daring the air to sig, wearing a pair of twins, carry a spare. Bitch, you're a terrible therapist. I realize you're part of Big Pharma, sis. A fake martyr that want us to feel nothing. And Pharma can't charge the dead, so they keep all the sick and turn people to pill junkies. Your wires seem unlinked. Nipsey spoke of higher frequencies. Consciousness erased it. Spoke of what's naturally medicating. So why do your clients stay crip? She wouldn't recommend them to Sabi. I'm trying to smash this herb. Nah, I'm smashing this herb like medicine made by natives. So holistic, even distic remedy situations. That eagle lift the snake. I'm a hawk with the retinas. I'll take your soul and energy, have it tossed to the nebulas. I am a goddess, dog walking a demigod. Shells falling on the floor like I'm talking with Yemaya. No way, hoes say they get spicy on her. You can get drug intense like it's ayahuasca. If I gotta split Reese, I might as well share. I already gave RX the business. That's healthcare. I'll dock your pay, you get your scalp pulled. I'm impatient. Deduct the bull so much I got sick of waiting. Even if your crew gave you professional help, won't matter how many scripts you've taken. I'll serve you the tray physician prescribed you to get. Find you in bed, give a pill a case to the face like it's time for your meds. This a war on drugs. RX story made up. My verse made a pray to a Lord and Savior. All you see is a Panamanian wash a false prophet like Noriega. crush a false prophet like Noriega, like Borinqueña, battling like Pun can watch. So in my rounds, I'm not a player, I'll just crush a lot. Listen, just film this dust buster when she sucked the squad, cause all Rex, that vaccine is the money shot. Listen, your taste in men shows your palate is useless. She would raise her kids, but our Rex will leave a tablet to do it. I gotta slaughter her.
Love the ponies.
Thank you. Okay, so you can get like.
Listen, I gotta slaughter her. I gotta slaughter her. She grew some terrorists. Just certain things you should care for.
They're that, so I'm just gonna sweat it out.
Why
Don't
you
be like
kids
me.
using swear words?
Oh,
And they treat you like shit. Call you a bitch to your face. Probably because father's the only F word your kids never say. Wait.
I'm watching it. Looks
While
like
you were writing, while you were writing about flipping bricks on your couches, I was doubling my income by flipping bricks on some houses. One day, you see where I stood. How about with all those hood deeds? Start owning deeds in the hood. Even on Camry. See, I got the goods. Huh, man? Even on Camry. I'll do it again. Even on Camry. See, I got the goods. Her man pickle shrivel when he stick it in there with your hips a jiggle, but this bitch look like a dope fiend. Someone tell this brittle figure that resemble Little Richard eating dicks for dinner isn't rich in protein. Talk about it. Talking about I'ma have a long night. And all that's great, but judging from behind, you had a long ass day. Okay? When it comes to looks alone, I find it troublesome. How you say you top 3 but got the struggle buns. Then said you not 3.
Yo, me and this
When it comes to looks alone, I find it troublesome. How you say you top 3 but got the struggle buns. Then said you not 3. At least you know who number 1. I'll catch your solo. Now Jazz gotta really play her part. I got daggers for Justina Valentine that she could really take to heart. Lady Luck battled Remy. Now she thinks she could sit with us. How you been in the game so long and still sound like beginner's luck? Listen, you'll know when I went commercial, so don't step a bit. I got to stick around for these messages. My verse was a chapter's exodus. I just put her on the map to show where our exit is. But before we go to your brothel, what we having? Chicken and waffles or chicken and tacos? When you hear this, you know it's the ending. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, shout out to King of the Dot. That's my debut. Thank y'all, man.
Yo, if y'all can hear me, we live.
She's still muted.
Yeah, I don't think she can hear.
I'm gonna text her in a second. You muted.
Okay, we good, right? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can talk now.
Okay, but my audio is good, right? Y'all don't hear no like fan or that thing. Cause it's hot. I got my fan on. It's so hot.
Can y'all hear her good?
If y'all can hear it and there's no fan in the background, let me know. Cause I mean, I'll turn it off, but I'm gonna be sweating.
All right, and I'm gonna say the same thing. Can y'all hear me? I actually turned mine on. They say they see us, but they don't hear it. Well, Armand said he sees, but Sly says they see. Maybe the comments are on delay. Can y'all hear both of us, or do you hear somebody's fan?
Sounds great, somebody said.
Okay, I just want to make sure the audio is good and there ain't gonna be no complaints. Okay, I'm catering to the fans right now. Okay, shout out to all y'all for being here. What's up? It's been a minute since I've been on the show. I'm so happy to be back. Like, oh my god.
Yo, yeah. My home is your home. Mi casa es su casa.
Yes. Let's go.
Right. Thank y'all all for tuning into the Queens of Battle Rap show. As said before, this is your host, Nomad, and I have the one, the only, the Queen of Cali with me, RX. And I'm going to point something out to you. It's small, but you'll never I'll point out. So when I put this...
Pause, nigga, pause.
Because I saw my point something with that pause shit. When I put this jacket on, I was trying to look like you in your last battle with my verse. So, when I put it on, you had spray paint on the back. You know, you had a king on the back. I don't have spray paint, but I just put a king in my background too. So I put a little bit into this. There was no blue bandana, so we had to go with purple at the store. But you know,
you on Grape Street today? Is that what you saying, no man? You got put on? I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
I hear you. Nothing taken.
A West Coast Cali joke.
So,
I'm just playing.
You know, I actually got a text from you, and you gave me a little bit of information, and I was replying back to you, but it was one of those things where I was talking to somebody else, so I'm replying back, and it didn't register. So I hit you up a few minutes later, like, wait, did I just hear? So I know you made the announcement, but if you the battle with you and Ehart, it's just been postponed.
Yes, it's postponed.
Gotcha.
I don't have a date to give you guys. I wish I did. If it was up to me, it'll be happening right now. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? There is a health crisis happening right now, and that like the battle is just not gonna happen on July 22nd. And I honestly wish I had more information for y'all, but I honestly don't. Like all I can say is like I'm prepared. I'm ready. Like I'm always ready. I took Emerson Kennedy on 2 days' notice. Okay, he hit me up on Thursday. We battled on Saturday. Like I'm always prepared. I'm always ready. So, you know, people was definitely thinking like I'm the one that's like not ready or something. Like I just want to clear that up. You feel me? There is a health crisis going on. People like, you know what I'm saying? There are concerns about health, and you know, the COVID is out to get you, and you know all that shit right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like things is going on out here. You feel me? Like I can only speak for myself. I'm 100% ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. That's really all I can say about that.
Nice. Look, Light Skin Television said, let it happen July 23rd.
It can happen the 21st and 23rd. It don't matter. Like, I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Like, straight up.
Nice. So the great thing about that, and just to let the people know, it's not canceled. It's just postponed. And just based on what we're going through, it makes sense, you know what I'm saying, as to why a lot of things are, you know what I'm saying, have been postponed. By now, you know, unless you've been living under a rock, you know, this is nothing new to anybody. This is just something that we're going through. But it will still definitely go down. And I'm a firm believer that it's going to not only live up to its hype, it's going to be better than what people have expected.
That's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed for. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it came as a shock to me. Like, I was literally writing, like, my last 4 bars of my 3rd round when I was told that, you know, we're going to have to postpone. And, I mean, you know, it was, like, very, very, like, devastating. And I'm just like, oh, my God, I've been working so hard around the clock. Like, oh, my God, you have no idea. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is more devastated than me. Like, I know the fans were looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it. This was something that was really going to, like, push female battle rap forward. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't had no female battles like that happening out here. Like, what has been going on in the female battle rap realm since royalty? That was in January. Like, we're in July, people. Like, that's months and months without female female battle rap. We
Right.
can't depend on the league no more. Like if you have a name, you can have a battle pop off, and if you have a fan base, they're gonna appreciate you for that. Like that's for all the female battle rappers. Like set up your own battles, like do something because unfortunately we can't depend on the league right now. Okay, we have to do something. So that's why I took matters into my own hands. I reached out to Heart for the battle. You know what I'm saying? She was on board. She was with it. And it was like, okay, this is going to be great. It's going to be on the roof. The first female battle on the roof. The first female battle on Ruin Your Day, which I support Ruin Your Day 100%. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all donate to Avocado. He has a studio. He's raising funds to have like a studio right now. And the studio is going to provide so much for the artists. Like this is such a good investment to make. So if you haven't done that already, please go and do that. And this is going to be a huge thing, you know what I'm saying? So, like, this was the one, you know? So it's like, dang, I hope that, you know, things happen in a timely manner. But right now, the way that things are going with the health crisis that we are living in right now, you know, it's a lot going on with that. And people are getting sick. You know, I have my own personal opinion, and I'm very, very vocal about my opinion. And a lot of people know that I'm not really going along with this whole pandemic thing that they trying to like push on us. Like the media is trying to like push fear onto us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm completely against that. I've been out this entire time. Like I can't even think of like too many days that I've just been in the house all day. Like I be out. I've never gotten sick. I don't know nobody that got sick. Like I'm here in California. Like we doing good up over here. But you know what I'm saying? In other places, other regions, I'm completely empathetic to the people that are getting sick. I know we have, you know, battlers that we found out they got sick, and you know, some people in the culture have even passed away and died. You know, rest in peace to Taim, and that's super unfortunate. However, I don't think that situation is exclusive across the nation to every region, especially if somebody like me who's out in the streets all the time. Like if you follow my Instagram, pretty_Reese, then you know I'll be out sliding. Like I'll be out all the time. I'll be in the sections, and like I never gotten sick. I've never gotten sick. But then again, you know, I was over here just eating some strawberries and grapes right now because I always take care of myself health-wise. You know what I'm saying? I know some people may have health issues and they do, you know what I'm saying? They should stay inside. Maybe if you like, you know what I'm saying, 85 years old, maybe you shouldn't be out sliding. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a young, healthy woman and I can do what I want to do and I'm going to be out. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily listen to the media and the news that's telling us all these alleged statistics. Like that's just I feel very strongly about that, and I express that all the time. But if you feel like you don't want to be out, then don't be out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to get sick or the COVID gonna get you or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Me personally, like nobody be in the streets more than me, and I know firsthand. Like nigga, like I'm not sick. Nobody I know was not sick. So I don't know, man. It's a lot going on though.
I hear when you go out, are you wearing like a mask, washing your hands, and?
Well, first off, I always wash my hands. Okay, before any pandemic has ever happened, our ex always has. Oh my God, do I have it right here? Oh, it's on my closet. I have like a ton of hand sanitizers. Okay, I collect hand sanitizer because I don't shake hands with people. I don't touch the doorknobs. I don't touch nothing in public because people are nasty. Okay, I'm not gonna be touching the same doorknob that y'all touching the phone. So if I do happen to like touch something, I have hand sanitizer right away. You know what I'm saying? So I already, my entire life, have already taken a ton of precautions just to not get sick anyway. And before I eat, I always wash my hands. Like I don't care if I'm eating some chips. I don't care if I'm eating a burger. I don't care if I'm eating some fries. I don't care if I'm eating an ice cream cone. I am going to wash my hands before I eat anything because I don't play them games. That's just me though. But I know other people aren't always like that. And maybe those are the people that's getting sick. The ones, I mean, I don't want to pass judgment, but you know, you have to really think about these things. Like, it's a lot of germs out there. So you have to really be, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. But I do wear a mask in stores because a lot of stores, you have to wear a mask. Yeah. Or they won't let you in. So I have to put like a mask on to go in the store, but I'm not gonna be kicking it up on the block with the homies with a mask on. Like, no. I know where y'all at. It's like it's cracking up over there, but I have so much faith in my immune system, and I know I'm gonna be fine.
I hear you. And you know what? There's definitely nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We all have choices. I feel like my immune system is actually great as well. I feel like I come in contact with a lot of people, and sort of because of that, I just try to be as covered up as possible when I'm out. But that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know,
Right.
everything or whatever, but I feel you. So one of the things that you touched on that I wanted to speak on as well is that I think in one of your posts, you had like some sort of where you felt like there was like a not a positive spin, but you weren't looking at the pandemic as such a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't going to allow it
Right.
to let, I was say lay you down, to let you down or affect your mood. What positives have you seen or have you experienced actually coming from this pandemic?
I can only speak for my own self and my own personal life. But okay, let me say on a global level, I feel like people are more health conscious and people are more hygiene conscious. Okay, so that's a good thing that has come from this. Okay, because I see a lot of people now buying hand sanitizer, buying like sanitizing wipes, like Lysol wipes and stuff like that. Like that's stuff that I keep in my house, in my car, wherever I go. Before I sit down somewhere, I'm wiping stuff down. That's just me. That's just how I am. People were looking at me like I was crazy before all this pandemic stuff happened. But now it's kind of comforting to know that a lot of people are doing this now. A lot of people are, hygiene conscious and health conscious, and they know, hey, if I don't want to get sick, maybe I should stop eating all this junk food because junk food is not good for you. Cow milk is not good for you. Like a lot of that stuff decreases your immune system, and you want things that's gonna boost your immune system. So I post on my story a lot I drink like wellness shots a lot and stuff like that. I would advise people to do this also. A lot of vitamin C, a lot of wellness shots, a lot of ginger and lemon and cayenne pepper. You know what I'm saying? Just blend it up or just go buy it at the store or whatever. Like just being more health conscious, things like that. Making sure that you're good. And then for me in my personal life, like mentally, like mental health wise, like I'm always on the go. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 kids. I got a job. I got battle rap. I got other ventures that I'm doing. I got books I'm writing. I have so many things going on. So just to have everything stop and just to be able to breathe and like sleep in sometimes and have more time to spend with my family and my children, and I don't gotta be at my job all day, and like that was like a big deal for me. Like I was super happy. Like, I've been happy this whole time. Like I think it was Friday the 13th when everything like really went downhill like across the nation. And ever since Friday the 13th is one of my favorite days as it is. But no, ever since that day, things have been booming for me. Things have been so good in my life. And I've been more healthy than I've ever have been. I'm able to like exercise when I want. I'm able to, like eat good things and be with my kids more and be able to like really teach my kids stuff. Because I know my son I have a 10-year-old son and he goes to school, and the school teach your kids one thing, but you got to be teaching your kids something else, especially people of color.
Right.
So, I have more time with my son to be able to, teach him a lot of things and to be with my daughter because, she was potty training, when all this stuff first kicked off. And now, me being home with her more, I'm able to like really potty train her myself, make sure she's good. I'm going to send her with nobody to be worried about them if they're doing it right, stuff like that. So things have just been positive for me. Like I can't really think of too many negatives. The only negative is just my battles all being postponed. Like that's the only negative that I've experienced is in battle rap, to be honest with you.
So you said battles, plural. Was there more battles?
Yeah, I had an announcement that was going to be made right before all this stuff happened, and now that's it's in the ways now. Like what I'm saying, like we have to wait. It's battle rap is the only holdback that I've had this entire pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm an essential worker, so I was still working from home. You know what I'm saying? But no, like everything was good. Everything has been really good. Still today, right now, other than battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Battles being postponed. Like other than that, everything in my life has been extremely well.
Gotcha. So one of the things that you actually said, getting on this, you may not be able to put much out, but in terms of battles, was it a female? Was it a male? Can you say?
Yeah, it was. I can't say actually. I can't say. I'm not supposed to say. I'm sorry. I almost said it. I almost said something. No, I can't. I'm contracted to not talk about the battle in detail at all. All I can say is that I am, scheduled to be on an upcoming card, that a big card, but I can't talk about the ins and the outs of it. I'm sorry, but I cannot.
Is it a battle that we, are going to be like, yo?
Oh my God, y'all gonna go crazy. Y'all gonna go crazy. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Huge, 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 huge. I can't tell you how big this is.
Who you battling? Smack? No, I'm just playing.
He don't want these bars? What? He don't want these RX bars?
Got a question from Sly. Sly said the postponement might be a sign to back out RX. The universe might be trying to tell you that a casket is coming.
The universe is... Oh, I'm sorry. You said Sly said this?
Yeah.
A casket? Sly, you better slide your ass somewhere else, nigga, because I don't know what you're talking about. RX has never been put in no casket, boo. What are you talking about right now? See, that's why y'all little fans want to talk all slick like that, thinking I don't be around with my ear to the street on y'all, okay? I know what's going on. I know how people feel. If you're going to be telling me every day, not him, I'm just saying the fans in general, RX will get 30, RX will get 30. You think I'm not going to come prepared? Come on now, knock it off. What battle have I ever not come prepared? I just battled Emerson Kennedy on 2 days prep. I came and I was ready, okay?
Right.
They thought he was going to 30 me. Did that happen? You let me know. Go watch the battle and ruin your day. But nevertheless, ain't nobody got the power into 30 RX. I have never been put up in no casket. Like, y'all got to stop with that. Y'all got to chill, for real.
Gotcha. So you said that you were pretty much kind of prepared for the battle. That you had,
right.
You were last 4 bars, 3rd round. Do you feel some of this stuff, depending on when, let's say the battle is going to take place in like September. Let's just say that.
The bars are like 100% fine. Like, I don't have no current events, no like personals. Like, it's nothing like, no, it's bar for bar.
Right,
like, I know what E-Heart does. I respect her grind. I love E-Heart. I don't think nobody love her more than me, okay? I love E-Heart. But I know what she does, okay? I know what she comes with. I know she's not gonna come to play around. She's not gonna come to, you know what I'm saying, to like let me just win. I have to fight for that win. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Like, people underestimate me all the time. Every single battle I ever go into, I'm always being underestimated by a group of people out there. And I don't really care. Y'all can underestimate me all you want, because the recap is always more important than the prediction when the battle is over. So people can feel how they feel and predict what they want to predict, but when the battle is over, make sure you keep that same energy, okay? Straight up.
I love it. I'm always team underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with this one, I some battles I can't choose because I fuck with both of y'all. So I feel like as a whole, the culture will definitely win. You know what I'm saying? It like I said, it's one of those things where it will happen. It, everybody just, we're used to waiting for things. So it'll definitely happen. So one of the things, speaking on this battle too, that I recently watched. What is it? I don't want to fuck up the name of the show. Misfits, My Dumb Advice?
Yes.
So I saw that with you and Hustle and Luck and Norma and Jada and Myverse, and I think that's it. So I saw up there during like maybe towards like the end of it, one of the things that you actually did was you asked Norma, like, what's up? Like, you gonna get it shaken with MBD? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a battle that we wanted to see for some time. And, she confirmed, and you said that MBD was, ready as well. So my thing, and this has happened before, so I don't want people to oversaturate me, but one thing that I thought was, after the battle with you and Hart, and MBD and Norma, will take place, why not a 2-on-2?
I never thought about that. I personally, I don't care to do 2-on-2s, to be honest. That's just me. I don't know. I feel like right now I should be doing 1-on-1 battles to like stand out on my own and prove myself on my own before I do like a 2-on-2 battle. I never thought about that. But I mean, it's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? I think that Norma and E-Heart, they both rep the Bronx, right? And me and Black Diamond both rep Compton. We both from Compton. So, I mean, like, it would make sense on paper. You know what I'm saying? It would make sense on paper.
Oh, shit.
I never thought about that, though.
I hear you. Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast says, what league? was this battle, I guess, set to happen with you and Hart?
With Hart?
Yeah.
It was a ruin your day thing. Hi, friends. No, it's a ruin your day thing. Like, yeah, it was a ruin your day. It was just me doing it independently in conjunction with ruin your day.
Nice. So, how did that come about? I guess you and Ruin Your Day have, a mutual sort of, relationship per se.
Yeah.
And you kind of came with the concept of, yo, I want to, that sort of. I'm answering the question as I'm asking it.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. I was at Albo's house and I was doing Ruin the Hour, which I will be on Ruin the Hour tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I was on Ruin an Hour, and afterwards we were just talking, about battle rap stuff, and I was just like, yo, like, if I got like a female out here like to battle on a roof, like, would you be like down, like, you know what I'm saying? Pick that up, and he was like, hell yeah, like, let's do it. Like, that's one thing that about Abo that I love. Like, you could come to him with crazy ideas, crazy concepts, all kind of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be with it. Like, Abo is for the most part gonna be like, let's get it shaking. Like, I got the camera, we got everything here, like. Let's get it jumping right now. What's up? So Avo was with it, and then it just kind of took off from there, and one thing came after another, and everything just kind of like fell into place,
Nice.
until yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I like that you did that, because I think a lot of times what happens within this culture, especially with female battle rappers, it is waiting for leagues. So it's great to see that, you all as women are actually taking the initiative to, keep the culture alive and keep it moving and going. So, we definitely respect you, for that. Hopefully we'll actually, do the same, and we'll be able to get good, great quality content. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a dope idea. Let me ask you a question though, and it's pretty much a no-brainer. You kind of answered it, but when you go to him with this idea, and I guess, I don't know, but you go to him with this idea, why E Hart?
I just feel like E Hart is one of the better writers. Like, you can't just put anybody up on a roof. Like, the roof ain't for everybody, and that's for people who have their writing stands out on the roof, because there's no crowd. Like, your bars is what saves you on the roof. So I feel like female battle rap wise, there are amazing women out there. You know what I'm saying? Amazing women with a great pen that I love and respect. But E Hart to me is like, the pinnacle of that. So I feel like if anybody is gonna get that look, I feel like E Hart should get it, because to me, I feel like she's overlooked a lot in female battle rap. I feel like she's left off of like cards and stuff like that, like for whatever reason, I don't know. But it's like, dang, like if I'm about to be on a roof with anybody, who would be a good fit up there? Like, it's like E Hart. Like, come on now. Other than her, like, I mean, like, I would love to like see 40 bars on the roof. Like, 40 bars is fire. Like, her pen is crazy. Like, that would be an amazing battle on the roof. Or like even like an official. Like, I like her a lot. I always hear Jazz's name get brought up. Like those are names that I would for sure, like, be down to see on the roof. Like, 40, what's up? Like, come to the West, let's get this smoke. What's up? Like, that'll be dope.
Right. Heavy hitters. So, kind of want to segue into something. I did this with Hart last week. Biggest threat, least threatening, and why. So what I do is I'm going to give you 3 girls, and I want you to give me, out of the 3 girls, who's the biggest threat, who's the least threatening, and give me why, just battle-wise. And the purpose of this, people out there watching, is not to shade or downplay anybody. It's just real talk. And also the hopes of it is that it will produce more battles for the women within the future. So sometimes when I do this, I look at people that you haven't battled, that sort of thing. Yeah, so we'll begin. So, biggest threat, right? Biggest threat, least threatening, and why. First 3, Jada Ray, Robin Rhymes, Miss Mert.
I'm like horrible at this game, by the way. Like, I'm like horrible at this game. I don't feel like any of them are a threat.
All right, I hear you. I talked that shit.
And like, it's like a 3-way tie. Like,
hear you. Nice.
I don't feel like any of them are a threat at all.
All right, nice.
No shade to nobody. Like, this is just like,
Yeah, no.
I don't feel threatened by any of them.
All right, okay. Okay, so if you don't, who do you feel like will be the biggest challenge?
None of them. I don't feel like those aren't people that I would ever want to battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like me and Jada Ray, like, there was like opportunities for us to battle and it just never materialized. And
Right.
then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do something with her, like, on Zoom or like a Zoom battle or something like months ago, but like that never materialized. Like, I don't know. I don't think about these girls. Like, I respect them. I know a few of them. I respect them a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like when it goes like a battle, like those aren't names that I think about to battle.
I hear you.
So I'm like horrible at this game. This game is like so bad right now. I'm sorry. I wish I was more fun.
Nah, ready? Hustle, 40, and Official.
Okay, those right there are all. I would say that those are all like a threat. Like those are like the top girls, like a three-way tie for them. Like I can't rank one above the other. I feel like Official, they're all unique in their own way. I feel like Hustle has the presence and the bars. She has that presence. Hustle is like a fucking goddess, bro. Like she's like a goddess, and then she's on this fucking stage with these crazy bars performing on your ass. Like you better be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god. And an Official is just like so cutthroat, and her bars are like the punches are just lethal. You know what I'm saying? And 40 bars. She's very witty. She has like a crazy pen. I wouldn't say that she's too like performance heavy, but I personally don't think that she like her bars speak for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that she be saying is crazy. It's really next level. So I feel like they're all unique in their own way, but they're all equally a threat. Absolutely. Like I would feel like, oh shit, I'm about to get 30. I gotta like really fucking put in work to not get 30. You know what I'm saying? Like I would really, really, really have to go hard with my writing for them and step up things in certain departments because, like I said, Hustle, she's an amazing performer. Like she's just like a goddess up there. Oh my god, I love her. So yeah, I would definitely have to like step it up in like different departments with different females and match their intensity, their energy in certain ways. Because as I battle, I grow and I learn more. I don't have like a ton of battles like that, but whenever I battle, I always learn a little bit more as I'm going along, and I feel like I get better every battle. So I think that they're all equally amazing. They're all equally a threat, but they have different characteristics, about their style and their writing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I think I fucked up when I wrote this question because I put somebody in there that was in the previous one, but I was just kind of going with this one with the whole Bardashian thing. So I'm gonna go Jazz, Official, KCJ.
Jazz, Official, KCJ. Okay. I personally think that let me see. That's a good one actually. Official would be the biggest threat, without a doubt. Official would be the biggest threat. KCJ, I think that she's evolving a lot. She's evolving a lot, and I think that she has really good bars. The last time I saw her was versus Miss Merck. That was my last battle that I've seen of hers, and it was a good battle. She did good. She evolved a whole lot. Jazz, she's Jazz. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's really witty, and she has like a lot of like character. She has a lot of character on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can't answer for the other. All I can say is that Official is the biggest threat. I'm horrible at this game. I'm sorry.
You're well. Couture, QB, Tori Doe.
Okay, Couture, QB, Tori Doe. Okay, so this is another one where what will be the biggest threat? I don't feel like QB is the biggest threat, but I feel like the fans think that she's the biggest threat because she's so aggressive and she's so disrespectful. Okay, and so I think that like that she has that factor to her as opposed to Couture, who's more laid back, but her bars is there. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like QB is like bar heavy. I think that she's loud and she's disrespectful and she has a lot of shock value in her bars. I think that she is entertaining though. She's funny. I like watching her. But Tori Doe, I don't know. I seen her versus Chess last. I think I saw her versus like Cuban. She has some pretty slick wordplay though. I like her writing, but I would have to just say like the biggest. I wouldn't call her a threat, but I would say like a challenge for me. I would think would be Couture because she has good bars. I think that Couture has good bars. As opposed to what Hart said about her last week. But I think that she has good bars, but she's entertaining. Like, she has, like, that entertainment factor. Like, when her and 40 battle, like, they both have bars, but Couture put on a fucking show. You know what I'm saying? But I think that she fits the big stage, like the ring. Like she fits that. Like she's like a perfect mold for that. But what I want to see Couture on the roof, I mean maybe, but I feel like bar wise, I think that she has more. She has good bars, but I feel like her bars are catered to more like the entertainment side of things, like that.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. So you feel like that battle would probably be better displayed in front of a crowd as opposed to.
Yeah, because she does like the props and she does like the little like antics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it though. I think that it's very entertaining. And like when she battled 40, she had to do singing and she was the mad scientist and the drink. Like you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is for a crowd. You can't really do that on a roof when it's just you and your opponent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could for the camera, but it's gonna hit more in front of like an audience. And like I appreciate that. Like I absolutely love Couture. Like she's so dope.
Nice. Let me know in the comments too if y'all can hear because I turn the air off if y'all can if that's fucking up my volume. Lady J, Yoshi, Blue Cocaine.
What about him? I'm just saying. No, I don't think that any of them are a threat.
Okay. All right. So this time I wanted to go, the AG route. So I got Beretta Blaze, C3, Young Gaddis.
Gaddis is the biggest threat. C3 is she's still good. Beretta Blaze, I honestly don't know. I haven't really seen too much of her. I can't really say. But C3, I did see her. She came to Cali and she battled somebody out here in Cali. I can't remember. But she battled somebody out here like a few months ago. And C3, I feel like she never lost her touch. Like she's like a really good writer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like C3 a lot, but I just personally feel like Gaddis, you could look back at her old battles from like years ago, and like her shit is still like dope today. Like not everybody ages well in battle rap. You look at some old battles from some people, and they age like bananas. Like they don't like whatever they was talking about. That ain't it today. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Gaddis, she was always very ahead of her time. And when she was battling, she was on all different stages. And I just love that. Like she wasn't just in one spot in one stage battling, where she's comfortable. Like she was everywhere fucking shit up. So I was like, yo, this bitch is crazy. But like her bars is still dope today. So Gaddis is definitely the biggest threat.
Gotcha. Somebody said something. I actually wanted to comment on that. What the fuck is it? I can't even find it. Or is it just scrolling? I think it's me.
Oh, shout out Danny Myers and shout out Twigs. I see y'all in the comments. What's up?
That's
the GOAT is here. You already know.
That's the crazy part. I can't scroll down now. So the next three. So these are three that actually haven't battled in some time anyway. Precise, Chrissy Yamaguchi, Star Smiles.
I would say Precise. I feel like when Precise was battling, like she always had bars, but I don't think that she was that big of a threat. But I'm like in love with Precise. Like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She puts out freestyles a lot. And I feel like she's evolved in her writing. So if she was to come back to battle rap today, I feel like out of those three, she would be the biggest threat. Like her freestyles are so fire. Like y'all have to go follow this girl's Instagram and keep up with her music and keep up with her freestyles that she puts out. Like she's like so dope. I fucking love her. She like you having her different little licks and stuff like that. Like she's so fly. I love her.
Gotcha. Dope. Para Latinas, Duchess, Nina Cruze, C the Boss.
Oh, C the Boss is Latina?
I believe she is. I think she's like Panamanian or some shit. Don't quote me.
Word. I never knew that. Okay.
I believe so.
It's no secret that I love Nina Cruze, and I'm always gonna pick her like above everybody. So yeah, Nina Cruze is like the pinnacle of like I just love her. Like her energy, her bars. Like her, like she like laid back, but she get crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always liked her. Like before I even start battling, I was always watching like all her battles. Like she's so dope too.
It is dope. We're almost finished. Is this the last one? One more. Shayna Ashley, Mulatto Black, Shuni the Rapper.
Shuni for sure. And that's because she's been the most active, the most consistent. Um, yeah, she's evolved a whole lot in battle rap. I feel like she's getting better and better. Like I feel like some girls that came in with her kind of already hit their ceiling. And I feel like Shuni, like she still found room to grow. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Shuni out of those three. And then Shayna Ashley, I know she came back and had two battles. One with C3 where she was on fire. She did amazing. Shayna Ashley is like, she's timeless. I would say Shayna Ashley is timeless. I feel like she has a lot of respect and she's very laid back in the ring, and people they just love what she brings. You know what I'm saying? I saw her versus QB, and that was a good battle. I think that Shayna got that one, and yeah, Shayna is she's still kicking down the doors out here for real.
Gotcha. So let me ask too. A part of me wants to turn the air off, but I'm gonna let it be. So y'all hear the air? Let me know if y'all can hear the air. If y'all can hear the air,
I don't hear it.
Hear it? All right, good. So or maybe because I'm just that loud. Nah, but with what you stated, so you've had Bonnie, you've had my verse, and Heart was next. If you keep hitting the top ones, does that would that limit your battle rap career? Because it's like there's nobody left but.
Yeah, it would. But then again, I'm not here forever. Like, I'm not gonna be battle rapping in 5 years. I'm not gonna battle rap in 5 years. Like, y'all got a couple more years with me. Like, I'm not planning on doing this forever. So after E Hard, I have a few more battles that I have my, prospects set on. If they happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't. Like, I'm not, like, I have a real life outside of battle rap. Battle rap don't pay my bills. Like, I have a real career. I have real talent, and I have really real things going on outside of battle rap. And I think that some people get caught up with the money of battle rapping with the women. That it's hard to get caught up with the money because our money ain't looking like the dudes on URL, whatever they're out here getting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love battle rap. Like, this is such a positive platform in my opinion, but I'm not gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have the E Heart battle, and then I have maybe I have one other battle that I'm obligated to do. And then after that, I just feel like maybe 2 or 3 more battles or something. I mean, unless, I don't want to even get into names and stuff like that, but there are a few other names that aren't necessarily at the top that I would battle. But okay. it would be really circumstantial, and it would really depend on a lot of factors. And like I said, monetarily, they not trying to pay the females like they pay these dudes. Like, it's not the same. And it's I'm not gonna bend over backwards and be waking up at 6 a.m. and going to bed at 3 a.m. and having to go to my job and take care of my 2 kids and write. And you know what I'm saying? You have to really squeeze your writing in. I'm a mom. I have a real job. I have a fucking master's degree. I have a career. So for me, battle rap is secondary in my life. It's not primary. So no, I'm not gonna battle rap forever. I'm always gonna support. I'm always gonna be on the scene. I'm always gonna show up to events and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be battle rapping forever because this shit is not paying my bills.
Yeah, I hear you. What could be done to get more, money, what I'm saying, paid towards female battlers? What do you feel like is necessary to make that happen, if anything?
I honestly don't have an answer. You would have to ask league owners that, because I don't pay nobody. I don't have no league. They the ones with the lead. They the ones with the money. And I've gotten such ridiculous offers from league owners for battles. You know what I'm saying? I know what they pay these dudes. Okay, so if you have, you know what I'm saying, thousands upon thousands for this nigga up over here, you can give me something. You can give me what I'm worth. They out here trying to talk about some $500 and oh yeah, it's just a look, do it for free, or shit like that. $500, that means that my deposit is gonna be $250. One of my gold earrings cost more than that. So no, I'm not about to take that battle. So that's why I turned down a lot of battles, and I'm only gonna battle you feel me, on reputable stages versus reputable opponents for reputable money. Okay, if it ain't got no comma or X ain't with the drama. Okay, Don't call my phone if you ain't got no comma at all. Like, do not call my phone. Do not get in my inbox because the answer is no. I'm sorry, but no. Because writing takes a lot of time. And when you break it down to how much time you spend writing, how many hours you spend writing compared to how much money you get, like, yeah, it's not cool. So, no.
Gotcha.
No, I feel like I already made a name for myself. I feel like I'm already, like, on the come up. I feel like when people talk about you know what I'm saying, like up and coming females and the ones who put in work, like, you know what I'm saying, my name is always going to be brought up, and I appreciate that because I'm really out here putting in work, like whether I'm doing big battle, small battle, whatever, and I always bring 100%. But nevertheless, if I'm not going to be compensated the way that I know I can be,
right,
like like, I'm sorry, like, I love battle rap, but no.
Gotcha. I hear you. What if the compensation was there? Would you stay longer?
It would be way different. Y'all would stay longer. It would be worth it. But the compensation ain't there. And, like, I don't even want to, like, get into, like, the compensation thing because I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that no more. It's just like a dead subject to me. It's like, oh, well, what if the sky was red? Like, you know what I'm saying? The sky not red, it's blue. So don't talk about that.
I hear you. I always tell people, you can always tell me shut the fuck up. Just say it nicely. You know, not. Got two fan questions from a fan RC that I actually emailed, and he wanted me to ask these two questions. People won't always catch the bars or content. Which crowd received you best so far?
I would say when I battled Bonnie on King of the Dot. I feel like King of the Dot, I've always said this about them. They have a very diverse crowd. Like, you can really rap about anything up there, and they're going to catch that shit. So I appreciate the King of the Dot crowd. When I battled Bonnie, they were very receptive. I would say that one, like, stands out to me more than, like, any other battle.
Gotcha. Okay. And just to let people know, too, you know, the chat is here, but another way I always tell people that you can actually get your questions asked that you may have. It's always email queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. Send an email, you know, name, where you're from or whatever, but I'll definitely, you know, be sure to ask your question on air. Next question. You do well despite any bias in the crowd or being from out of town. What helps you stay focused on your material?
I don't wear my contact lenses. I don't wear my contact lenses when I'm out of state because if I could, like, see the facial expressions of the people, I think that it might throw me off, whether it's good or bad. So I don't wear my contact lenses, and I just keep my focus on my opponent, and I just tune everybody out. Like, it's just like I see them there, but my contacts aren't in, so I can't see their facial expressions, so it doesn't throw me off.
So you can't. You're not that, like, your vision can't be that bad.
No, it's not. It's not. But if I have my contacts on, I got 20/20. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't have 20/20, then I won't, like, it's like a mental thing for me, I guess. Like, for me, my vision, I can't see things very far away. Like, if I'm driving at nighttime, I can't read the stop. I can't read, like, this, like, the signs or whatever. Like, this street is this. Like, I can't see that stuff at nighttime. Like, in the daytime, I see it a little bit better, but I mainly wear contacts and glasses for driving at nighttime or, like, seeing, like, far things. But if I don't wear my contacts, I mean, I can still see people. I can see whether it's a male or a female, how they got their hair. I can see stuff, but it's just not as sharp, I would say.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's a tactic. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to get away with that. Me without contacts or glasses, I'm straight up, you know, Mr. My stick. Like, it's, but that's not a battler, but that would probably fuck me up because I can look into a crowd but tune them out as well. You know what I'm saying? It's tunnel vision, but I need to be able to look. Me not being able to, it's literally like a cup and I'm, you know, I need tips. Like, I can't see shit, but.
That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
That's not. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get into this before. Armand says she performs blind, LOL.
I wouldn't say blind.
just with limited vision. Legendary Solution says she was even gunning at the baby shower.
Yeah, the baby shower is when I battled Emerson Kennedy, and the gender reveal is when I battled Geechee. It's the same baby. It was just a gender reveal to find out that it was a girl, and then it was the baby shower, you know. And yeah, that was when I battled Emerson Kennedy, and he called me out. He the one who said he wanted to battle me. So I couldn't. I mean, I didn't want to because I was preparing for E Heart, and then he kind of got in my head, I guess. And then that night I was writing for E Heart, and then I kept thinking of bars for him, and I'm like, oh my god, like I don't want to do this battle, but everything in me was like, just do it, just do it. But like my practical mind is like, no, no. So the next day again, like he just bothered me all day. Like, oh my, he kept texting me crazy stuff online, and everybody getting in on it, like, yeah, all right, just do it, just do it. And I'm like, bro, this is 2 days away. Like, are y'all crazy right now? I'm preparing for a big battle. And finally, like that night, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, let's just do it. Like, let's just get it done. So that night, Thursday night, I wrote the bars. And then Friday I memorized them, and then Saturday I performed them. So it was fun. It was amazing.
Were you worried about possibly like fucking up and choking, or you know what I'm saying, just forgetting what you wrote with 2 days prep? No.
Oh, you can't think about that stuff. You can only think positively. You can only think about like the good. If you start thinking about that kind of stuff, it's gonna fuck you up.
Gotcha. I see. Typically, though, 2 days prep. Well, E Heart. How long did you prep for E Heart?
Over a month for sure. I'm trying to think of the exact day. All I can say is that it was like, I would say like a month, about a month maybe.
About a month.
Yeah, about a month.
Gotcha.
And that was me writing fast, and also my job. I work at a high school, so right now it's summer break, so like I have more time on my hands. So I was able to spend more time of my day to prepare for her. So I feel like it was like a month, maybe like a month. I would say. I don't know the exact like time frame, to be honest with you, but I would say about a month, about 4 weeks.
Gotcha.
Like a solid 4 weeks. Yeah.
What was the process like when you're writing? Is the process where you're just like straight up like, you can go through, or is it like, nah, toss that? You know what I'm saying? Like kind of throwaways or whatever.
For E Heart, yeah, because honestly, I thought it was gonna be easy to write for her, right? But honestly, it's like what hasn't been said to her, and that's what I look for. Like when I battle somebody, I look at all their battles and I see what hasn't been said. Like what have they? Because everybody does E flips, everybody does like E flips and heart flips. Like I don't want to do that. Like then I would be just like them. Like I want to stand out. I want to be different. I want to go bar for bar. And yeah, it was it was harder than I thought. But what I do is I just write down a bunch of notes, and then I just turn that into punchlines, and then I just string it all together, whatever makes sense. And then once I figure out how I'm gonna start the round, everything just kind of like falls into place after that. And you know what I'm saying? Also, it helps we only have like 2-minute rounds. So that helps because you don't have to write 3 minutes worth of material. You know what I'm saying? You're only writing 2 minutes worth. So that right there, it kind of like that 1 minute of material, like, oh my God, it's a huge difference. Huge difference. Yeah.
Nice. And I know you checked me last week where you were like, ain't no, it wouldn't be like an advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's only what you said.
No, because literally, because of COVID, you can only have 10 people on a roof at a time. So it was literally going to just be me, her, whoever she comes out here with, Avocado, the production team, and then Emerson Kennedy, because it was his roof that we were going to use. So it wasn't going to be like a ton of people up there. Like, it's just going to be us up here for like 30 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's 2 minute rounds, so it's going to be faster. It's not going to be us up here for like a whole hour doing long ass rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Gotcha. Now, understand that, you know what I'm saying, this is happening now. You're doing this because of the pandemic, and we, appreciate that. If the pandemic wasn't there, but this concept was still there, would you prefer E Heart in a quiet room, or would you prefer a crowd to be there?
I never thought about that, to be honest with you. I mean, either or is fine for me. I mean, either or is fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's so funny how, like, when I just think back to, a lot of your battles, you've been the underdog, which I always say to me is definitely one of the dopest things when you're the underdog and you come out gaining fans and people's respect and support. Being the underdog, and like I said, it's E Heart, but does that motivate you? Like, I got something to prove, or is it like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, I know what I'm capable.
Yeah, because it's like, it kind of like, it pushes me, because I feel like my back is up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, like, they're all going against me. Like, I have to prove them wrong. And I mean, you know, that's just how my life is. People always underestimate me, say I can't do something, and then I just feel like, oh hell no, I gotta prove everybody wrong. I gotta make them eat their words. And then, you know, that's what's been going on my entire career. So yeah.
Nice, nice. And the great part about your career too is, and I always say, I think, personally speaking, just based on being at the event when you battled Torture, I always say I don't think people thought that you would be where you are now, or that you've had some of the names that you've had. What do you appoint that to? Like, what do you think that comes from?
I'm sorry?
I forgot the question. No, I'm just playing. I said, I've always said, going back to when you had battle Torture, I think for many, even though that wasn't your first battle, but for a good portion of people, that was the first time actually seeing you.
Right,
And
right.
being within the building, you being a girl from the West, you know, like I said, being in a crowd, and I've said it a million times over, people heckling and things like that. I don't think if people could have predicted the future that they wouldn't think that you would be around now. They wouldn't think that, you know what I'm saying, some names, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. What do you appoint that to? Like you getting like these names that people strive for, or, you know, that sort of thing?
There's actually a few factors, but I would just say it's just my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? My marketability. Like me being able to like go to different states and different leagues and do battles. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people get comfortable. They just feel like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just stay here at this league. You know, it's in New York. I'm from New York. I'm just gonna stay here. Like, you know, I was talking to a friend the other day, and we were just talking about my career, and most of the people that I battle, like, where are they now? Like, what are they doing now? Like, are they as big as me? Is their name bigger than mine? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the girls that I battle on the come up, like, they're not really like as active. And I don't know I don't know why. I have no idea why. All I know is for me, I wasn't gonna put my career into the hands of a league or a league owner. I'm gonna make every move on my own merit. Like whatever that means. Like I'm gonna make my own moves as much as I can. So I would say, you know, just me taking my career into my own hands and making sure that I'm on those stages with those certain names that I want to battle against and getting paid. Period.
So when you say take your league into your own hands, what is that? And I get it, but what does that mean? Does that mean like, you know, networking? Does that mean reaching out the league?
Networking, building relationships with other people from other leagues, keeping you know, the bridge open so that way I can come and perform on their stages whenever, you know what I'm saying, whenever the fit is right. Because even before I started battle rapping, I always have had pretty good relationships with a lot of leagues. I was always hosting, I was on recaps, I was just on the scene, I was, you know, I was always around. But I never thought that I was going to battle, but I already kind of like opened up the floodgates for myself, not knowing that in the future I would be battling on certain stages and stuff like that. But it was just, you know, it was just networking.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's definitely a great piece of advice, you know, for the people out there to definitely, you know, network.
Right.
Your brand is yours. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
put your hand or your brand in the hands of, I guess, somebody else where you feel limited. I actually wanted to get another comment.
Oh, yeah. I just saw a comment slide. I never said that it was easy to write for E Hart. Are you listening? Oh, my God. You were so annoying. I did not say that. I said that it was so hard to write for E Hart because what do you say to somebody that has had so many battles versus the top competition and you want to say things that nobody else has said? I don't know if people are listening to what's going on. The slide person.
Is E Hart your toughest opponent to date?
To write. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. I think that E Hart is more laid back in her like performance and her demeanor, but her bars are like cutting. You know what I'm saying? Like she coming with some shit. So it's like you have to like, you know what I'm saying, like prepare for that. Like, you know, she definitely the toughest.
Gotcha. Yeah. And who was the least toughest in terms of, would it be Emerson? With the 2-day prep?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I would say my verse, because it's like she was on her comeback. You don't know what she's coming with, and I didn't expect her to be, you know, as aggressive as she was. So it was like a lot of like contrast there. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that like my toughest opponent to this day would have been my verse for sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's funny too, because I feel like my verse is definitely a person. It's so funny. Before your battle, I felt like people was like, "Oh, verse. You know, she's got it." I felt like after your battle, a lot of people didn't fuck with verse. I don't know why. My verse, I'm gonna get you on the show one day and we can talk about that. But I kind of feel like it was the strangest thing. I don't know if it's just people hadn't seen her in a while, and because I thought she did a good job, I wouldn't take it from her. You know, I'm just
The
curious.
main criticism that I heard was just like, oh, like she's more like bonding out battle rap oriented. Like they don't feel like it's like I don't know what that even means. But I saw a lot of people criticizing saying like she's good for like bonding out battles, but not like stage battles. But I thought that her material was pretty good, but I just think that she kind of catered to the crowd because King of the Dot, they like their jokes. They like the funny stuff, like the little moments and stuff like that. And she did that a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like with me, I don't necessarily do that. And I feel like I should be more versatile in my style. I think I had a few moments, like funny moments or whatever, but no, like she was like, she had like some jokes, you know what I'm saying? And with me, I only come with bars. So when it's like bars versus jokes, it's kind of like a preference to people. And some people would prefer the bars over the jokes because the joke is only funny once, you know what I'm saying? And after that right there is like the bars is still the bars. So I think that's where it came from maybe. I mean, honestly, I don't know. But yeah, to me, I still stand on my word. I think that was probably one of my toughest battles to date, period. Yeah.
You had jokes in that battle.
A couple, but not like her. Because I'm not like a jokey person. Like, I don't know. I make jokes or whatever, but like in battle rap, I feel like it's so serious and I have to come with bars. And maybe I have to be more flexible in my thinking and my writing ability to be more versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. How do you? I feel like with that's funny that you say that you might feel like that's something that you need. I feel like being funny is. I feel like it's either something that you have or you don't. Is there a way to create jokes or to be? You know, I don't know.
I feel like if I say a joke, it has to be in the format of a punch. I punch a lot. That's just how my mind works. That's just how my mind thinks. And I'm not gonna just be like, oh yeah, look at your shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. To me, that's kind of corny, to be honest.
Gotcha.
I don't like it. If I'm gonna joke, it has to be in the format of like bars, like straight up bars. Like, I gotta be like bar yelling. Like when I battled Torture, I joked on her in the third round, but it was punches though. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts.
Right.
It's a joke, but it's gonna be a punch, and it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cut deep. So yeah, like that's just how I think about it. Like if I'm gonna tell a joke, it's gonna have to come out in the format of a punch.
Gotcha. Armand says everyone can't be funny. Legendary Solution says the syrup on them pancakes was classic. In fact.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Like a pre-written sort of rebuttal.
No, I think that it was like in the moment. I think I had like that. It was like two that I say. The other one was about I dropped this bitch like a deposit or something. I said back end, something like a back end or something like some shit like that. I had to say. And then the other one, it just like came right after. Like when she said what she said, like I was like, they going too crazy. I gotta flip this right now. Like my first rebuttal is like a lot, and if she's gonna be doing rebuttals, I have to match her in that. You know what I'm saying? As I say, different people bring different qualities and aspects, and I have to match them in one way or another. And that was what I thought going into this battle with my verse. Like she's gonna rebuttal everything I said. She's gonna freestyle. She's gonna, do all this stuff. She has like an arsenal of things that she's able to do. Her capabilities are, strong. So I have to like combat that in some way. Like, and in that moment, it was just like, boom, yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Gotcha. Damn, somebody go back with you. Twiz the Wiz Kid said, I remember when she first told me she was about to start battle rapping in a comment section. Wow.
Yeah, this was like 4 years ago. No, like 4 years ago maybe. because I didn't know if I wanted to do it at first, and then I was always on the scene. I was always in battles. Everybody always knew me from being on like the AHAT battles and the LA Battlegrounds battles and hosting and stuff like that. So I think that I kind of like already was like building up like a fan base before I started battle rapping. And then once I decided to battle rap, it was like everything was just kind of fell in place. You know what I'm saying, with like the fans.
Gotcha.
So kind of already like knew who I was and stuff. Like, you know, not all the fans, but you know, a lot of them.
Gotcha. With battling E Hart, what did you feel like you were gonna come out with? A 3-0, 2-1?
Every battle that I ever go into, I write to 30 the person, and that's it. The only time I didn't was for Bonnie, and I think that maybe I didn't have a lot of time to write or something. I can't remember, but I just remember telling myself like, "Dang, I wish I had more time to write." So I'm gonna write to not die. I'm gonna write to not get 30. You know what I'm saying? I remember telling myself that like during this time. And I feel like I battled Torture in March and I battled Bonnie in May. So I feel like I only had like 4 weeks or something for that. And I was just like, dang, I wish I had more time. I was working. Like I would work, you know, full-time job and I have kids. So it was like the time amount that I had for that battle, it was like, dang, man, I just don't want to die. And I remember being at work and writing bars, like sitting in the classroom, like, you know, with my students and stuff, and just sitting down, like writing bars, like, oh my God, I don't want to fucking die. Like, everybody was just like, oh, Bonnie gonna 30 her. Like, who the fuck is she? Like, we don't even know who she is. Like, Bonnie's about to murder this girl. Like, that's all I saw the timeline all day in my mentions. Just, yeah, that's all I saw. So I don't know, man, it kind of got to me. So I had to, like, you know, play defense, and then I ended up, you know, we all see the battle. And if you haven't, go watch it on King of the Dot channel.
Yeah, asking here, I forget who, but they said give some battles if somebody's never seen some of your battles for them to go and check out.
Let's see. So King of the Dot, I have my verse on that channel, as well as Bonnie Godiva, Queen of the Ring. I have Torture, Pash Porter, Tony Blanco, Joy Lennox. Ruin Your Day, you know, it's just gender reveal and baby shower stuff. Emerson Kennedy and Geechee. On I battled a guy named Shy DZ. I can't think of the name of the battle league right now. I'm sorry, but I battled a guy named Shy DZ in Baton Rouge. He's from Baton Rouge. It was a good battle. It was a 1-rounder. I battled some other guys on West Coast Elites and like earlier in my career. So yeah, I have some, you know, battles out there.
It's so funny just thinking about it too. As I said before, like even what you just saying the Geechee thing, and I know that it was for the gender reveal, but just fucking hard Geechee. I don't want to say you're not gonna have anybody left to battle, but I'm just saying like you're battling like just some top competitors. I'm not gonna say there won't be anybody left, but damn, your career is like on a fucking
Yeah, the trajectory is definitely like going up. And I even did an interview with Danny Myers. Make sure y'all go check out Danny Myers' page. He has a lot of interviews that he does with a lot of battle rappers, and he asks some very interesting questions. And he was talking about that, like how, you know, my career kind of been like an upward, you know, slope. And I've said that, like, hey, like it has to keep going up. Like I can't go down and go up and go down and go up. Like it has to stay up. And then we kind of talk about the same thing, like who else is left to battle if you're gonna keep going up? Like I don't mind battling certain people that aren't considered at the top, but I would just feel like it would have to make sense. But there are just certain names, you know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned on there, like, you know, 40 Bars and Official and E Hart were like the 3 names that like I really, you know what I'm saying? Those are the names that I really want to battle before I, you know, call it quits and battle rap.
Gotcha. So they're within the said 5-year span. So don't take them in 3 months and then take another one the next 3 months.
No. That I don't even think that's even possible in female battle rap to even do that. But but no, like, you know, it's just on like the list. You know what I'm saying? Like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I would prefer for it to happen. But I feel like everything has to be right. I don't just like rush into nothing. I take my time before I make a move in battle rap because it's a lot of dedication you have to have for the battle. And you can't half step it. You can't, you know, write sometimes and I'll get around to writing later, or I'll memorize my bars at another time. Or no, I take this extremely serious. Right. So yeah, like, you know, whenever it happens, it'll happen. But like I said, everything has to geometrically like add up.
Right. I hear you. AMK has a question. AMK, thanks for the donation as well. It's always appreciated. He's a trend. AMK is a trendsetter, so others don't feel shy to follow up with that. But AMK's question is, if I'm saying that correctly, do you have any analytics on your battles so you can pitch for sponsorship?
No, I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sorry.
AMK.
I wish I could help.
Just break it down, AMK. Break that down. Type that up. Let's see. Twizzle WizKid. I want to see RX on URL.
Yeah, a lot of people do Twiz, but is it gonna happen? We don't know. I've gotten offers before, but like I said, everything has to make sense. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? Everything has to make sense. That's all I can say.
Right. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a great thing because, as they said, if you stick up for yourself, if you don't fight for yourself, you know what I'm saying, then who else is kind of do it for you? And I think
exactly.
it's one thing to some people. I feel like they charge an outrageous price, and it's like you ain't even worth that much. Like you don't break
right. Yeah, and I don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always ask about the budget, and you know, I try to like work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that, you know, running an event is hard work. We have all these battlers, gotta pay for flights, hotels. It's, you know, it's a lot that goes into it. But don't tell me that I gotta battle for free. So I'm not a free bitch. So no.
AMK says you can make more money sponsorships than the actual battle bag.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. I think I know what you mean now. I had people for the hard battle, I was doing all that. I had things going on to get sponsors, and it was small black owned businesses that I was gonna advertise their logo, their, you know, whatever. Yeah. I did that. If that's what you mean, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay.
So there's like a ton of people that support me here on the West Coast. They have businesses, and you know, for like a reasonable price, I was gonna, you know, tell them, hey, I'll advertise like, you know, your music, your business, whatever you have going on this battle.
Gotcha.
And you know, things were working out for that right there. So
Great. Let me ask too. One of the things that you stated was tomorrow, and I'm guilty of it, but I promise you I'm gonna make it up to you. I rarely watch shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing against you, but I know you do have a show that you are more so a part of. So tell the people there, about this show, when it comes on, what it's about, who it consists of, all that. Armand got
yes.
Okay. New breed.
Okay, so excuse me. The podcast that I'm a part of is called Bars and Brunch, and it's you can watch it on Debo Vision. It's with Debo. It's got Debo from the East Coast. Young Cola, who's from the Midwest, he's from Chicago, and Danny Ocean, who's from Carolina. So, and I'm from the West Coast. So it's like 4 different regions, and we all just give our take on like real life issues, like real social issues, as well as battle rap. So
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and we also have like music compilations of like battle rappers' music, and it's more than just like talking about battle rap. It's like a lot going on with that. So make sure you subscribe. We're actually going to be going live tomorrow, I believe. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to be having like a big old show tomorrow. So if you guys are free, tune in. Subscribe and come fuck with us. We're gonna be on there live doing all kind of stuff tomorrow. So yeah.
What's you said on Debo Vision? Is that like YouTube?
Yes.
Like
YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay. 12 Pacific time, so that's 3 East Coast time for any East Coasters,
yes.
And we work it out from there.
Yes, we're 3 hours behind you guys.
Armand has a question. It says RX versus Jade on the roof.
I don't see that happening, to be honest with you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. New breeds. Are you gonna do music after battle rap? We need more conscious rappers out there.
That's like a trick. That's like a trick thing right there. Oxymoron. But no. I mean, yeah, I have like music that I'm working on. I kind of stopped to write for the battle, so now I have more time to write for music. Somebody actually just sent me a beat last night, a dope beat that I love. That I was like super excited about. I was like, y'all write to this. Like, I'm down. I'm gonna get on this fucking track. So yeah, like I do music. I just kind of like slow that shit down, you know, to prepare for battle rap because it's so hard to write songs and write battles simultaneously. It's like for me, it's like nearly impossible. I have like a one-track mind or something. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I know so many people that battle rap and make music like at the same fucking time. Like that is so advanced to me. Like I can't do it. So now that like, I mean, I'm done writing for you hard as it is, but it's like I have time to like actually like focus on like some music and stuff like that. And I have like freestyles and stuff that I could have been putting out. I just be out all the time. I'm not home enough to be like memorizing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just write all the time though. Like writing is just my therapy. Like I just put everything into like writing. That's just, you know, that's just how I operate. But nah, like I really want to get some content out for the fans though. Like I've been getting hit up about this nonstop, like this whole quarantine.
Right. Where can they find some of your music, as far as
I don't have anything for people like available right now. The person who has all my music, I don't want to get into that to be honest. No, I'm not gonna get that. My friend is incarcerated, and that's was the main person that I was always rapping with, and he's the one who has access to everything. I don't have access to any of that stuff, and he was recently incarcerated, and he's not getting out no time soon. So yeah, I have a real life outside of this shit, like real life, like for real. So yeah.
Pato shit.
But I mean, the bars are always coming to me. I'm always able to write more. You know what I'm saying? So if people want music from me, then I don't mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could write to beats like all day. Like, that's 100% fine, for real.
Musical inspirations?
I'm sorry?
Any musical inspirations?
West Coast people mainly. Like, you know, my earliest inspirator is Tupac.
Okay.
I know he's not from the West Coast, but he repped the West. You feel me?
He did.
His better years were spent on the West Coast. Yeah, like Nipsey, like Roddy Ricch, Kendrick Lamar. I like J. Cole a lot. I like Rod Wave a lot. You know, I don't write about like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I write about like real shit. And I wouldn't call it conscious music. I wouldn't call it that. Even though there's a conscious element in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I just like to write about like real stuff though. Like real issues, like real experiences, and you know what I'm saying? That's just what I naturally feel inclined to write.
Is there a song that's been out where you're like, if anybody wants to know like what your style is like or what you write about, is there a song that's like that's the type of shit that I'm on or that I, you know, kind of rap about? Nothing? I hear you. Okay.
I can't think of that one. I'm like a very eclectic person. Like when you listen to my battles, that's like an example. That's the only example I can give. Like I don't just rap about one thing. I'm rapping about like all kinds of stuff. Like you know, it really just derives from the things that I study, like sacred geometry and comedic stuff, and you know, cultural things, and like just like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real stuff, not just this like superficial bullshit. Like. And I'm definitely not rapping about my pussy. Like, I feel like a lot of females, if you're not rapping about your pussy, like they don't want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? So that it's kind of discouraging, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rap about stuff like that.
Right. I hear you. So no dollars and Louis bags and you know, lace fronts in your lyrics and you know shit like that.
I'm gonna show y'all my purse. Okay, this is my purse. Okay, it has my name engraved on it. Okay. I got this for $5 in Mexico. Okay, this is my purse right here. It's very small. I have scoliosis and I can't wear purses because it will throw my spine off and I'll be off like that. So this is my purse, and I don't have a lot of stuff in here. I got some shmoney. and I got like, you know what I'm saying, my ID, my keys, and I got a mask. That's all I have in my purse. Like I don't wear purses. I'm not gonna rap about a purse. Like what? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that kind of stuff. I just don't. I'm not like I'm a girl. I'm a tomboy, but I'm like a girly girl kind of. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a tomboy. Like I don't really wear purses and stuff like that. So no, I don't rap about stuff like that. Like you will never hear me talking about no superficial shit like that ever.
I hear you. So bars and brunch.
Bars and brunch, yes.
There you go. On Wednesdays comes out. People are able to, and I love the fact that it's 4 people from 4 different areas, and you're the only female, so you're the voice for the ladies per se.
Yes,
Gotcha.
absolutely.
Gotcha.
I hold it down for the ladies, okay? I'll make sure that we good.
Right.
Trust that. Yes.
You for the West too. Why is there always like one person that's like popping from the West at a time?
I don't know if we can say that today. We got B-Dot, we got Remnitty, we got Geechee, we got Disaster, we got Daylight, we got me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so many of us.
Female wise,
I don't think that we've never had a big roster. I feel like in like other regions, they always have had multiple females from that region. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in Texas, we've always had like KCJ, Robin Rhymes, Bretta Blaze. But let's just say the South. Taylor J, Official,
Merc,
Mybers. Like it's always been so many girls from the South. From the East Coast, you've always had like a flood of girls. The Midwest, you've always had a bunch of girls, and then when it comes to the West, I don't know. Like I know girls that rap out here. I know a ton of girls that rap, but they don't do battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And then, even then, like when I started, like other girls were like stopping, and then yeah, it's just a couple of us. It's always been that way. I don't know why. It's always been that way though.
Gotcha.
That's what, I don't know. I thought about that before. Like, dang, like why do other regions have like a long roster? And you think about our roster, and there's not that many. It's not.
Right. And the funny part is that, you know, well, Cali is so big, but within the South, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have, as you stated, Texas, you have a few. You know, I think Merc is probably like one of the only ones from like Tennessee. You know, QB kind of held it down for Connecticut. You know, Rhode Island and Boston, you know, as far as the other girls or whatever. But it's just the West. I guess one would really think that, you know, there would have been more chicks popping. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I started battle rapping though. It's because we always had a short roster. It wasn't that many girls. So I just kind of like threw a stone out into the ocean. Like, let's just see where it goes, you know? Let's just see what happens. And, you know, now, you know, I'm our ex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, let's just see. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to just try this shit out. I'm going to just hold it down for the West Coast and show them that we do have females out here that can get this shit cracking.
Gotcha.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, things are pretty good for me, you know? So that's so dope to me that people, you know, are paying attention to the West a little bit more. And I'm one of, like, the people on the West Coast that is mentioned among the West Coast greats. But nevertheless, it's like, I feel like I'm blazing the trail for other girls to come up behind me. I'm in 100% support of that. Yeah. We need more girls on the West Coast.
Yeah, we definitely need more girls. And I think we need more of the Latinx, you know, I guess, ethnicity as well. Because I feel like, you know, you can count, you know, 2 hands, we can count, you know, kind of all of y'all. And some of them we probably wouldn't even know. But I feel like we definitely need more of that to actually.
Yeah, I feel like some people that are probably, you wouldn't even know that they were. Because they don't talk about it. They don't rep that shit. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason.
Right.
And when I first started, it was always like, don't tell them you Mexican. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? What do you mean don't tell them? My name is Mexican as fuck. I can't hide that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine me trying to hide the fact that I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even look like, you don't even know what I am when you look at me already. And then they find out my real name or something. And they're like, I got a very, very Mexican name. First and last. You know what I'm saying? So it would be like me doing myself a disservice, you know? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, there's no way I'm gonna hide who I am.
Right.
And that was what I was told by numerous people. Don't tell them you're Mexican because, but for whatever reason, like Latino people are looked at in a certain light. I don't know why. This is like a black dominated culture. You know what I'm saying? Like black culture, is battle rap. Like it is 100%.
Right.
But I'm not from New York. But from what I heard, a lot of Puerto Rican people and Latino people in New York were also part of battle rap at its inception. But we don't hear those stories. You know what I'm saying? All we hear is, oh, this is a black thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all like the guest here. Like, shit like that. It's almost like being treated like a second class citizen. And me being a woman from the West Coast, it's
Right.
like a triple,
Yeah.
like, you feel me?
Right.
Like deterrent.
Right.
So I have to fight against all that and defy the odds straight
Right.
up. But I don't mind though, because that's my life. That's how my life has always been. I'm built for this. Like I'm good. I don't even think about that shit. Other people bring it up to me, and I'm like, "Dang, you right. Dang, that is true. Like, oh yeah, you right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think about it. I don't care about it. I'm gonna defy every odd that's put in my path. I always have, and I always will. So I'm built for this shit. What's up?
Before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you at.
Okay, so make sure y'all follow my Twitter at Pretty Reese, and make sure you follow my Instagram at Pretty_Reese. I don't post a lot on my actual Instagram, but I post on my story every day. Okay, every day, unless I'm going through something, you know what I'm saying? But I'll post on my story every day. You see my crazy fucking life, all the shit I be doing, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow that. Yeah, I have, like I said, I'm going live tomorrow with Bars and Brunch. Make sure y'all tune in for that at Debo Vision, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also going to be doing Ruin an Hour tomorrow on Avocado's channel, Ruin Your Day, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to make sure we're good. Yeah. So, yeah, I have other things that, I have going on. But honestly, I think that I probably post on my Instagram story the most. And I always give updates. And I'm always very blunt and very open about my life and, what's going on. And, I'm kind of like an open book, So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, definitely follow that and keep up with your girl. Yeah.
Gotcha. Always from the West. And as always, and it's always, what I'm saying, a pleasure. It's always, somebody in a comment earlier was like, I don't know, WR513 or some shit. It was like, all right, get somebody else that we haven't seen on the show before. You know what I'm saying? But our ex is the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, somebody said that. Okay, so first of all, if you want to see your favorite female battle rappers on this show, this is Queens of Battle Rap, okay? This is Queens of Battle Rap, okay? That's why I'm here, first of all. Second of all, if you want to see your favorite female battle rapper on the show, you tweet that bitch all day and night and let her know to come onto the show, okay? And then you won't have to be saying RX up on here all the time. What? Somebody said that? Are you serious? Because look, I'm available and I make myself available for the people. Right. Your favorite female battle rap may not be doing that. Okay, so you need to tell her that she needs to get her ass on this show.
Right.
And then you won't have to be dealing with all this right here. Okay, all the black sickiness. Okay, don't go there with me. And I just saw the comments right now, and somebody said that Misfit is Mexican. Misfit is Puerto Rican. Don't disrespect her heritage, please. Okay, call her what she is. I'm Mexican. Don Marino is Mexican. Okay, we're probably the only Mexicans I know of on the battle rap scene. Everybody else, they Puerto Rican, Dominican, other things like that. Panamanian, Colombian, whatever. Don't disrespect Misfit. Okay, I love Misfit. Don't disrespect her. And I'm a little bit offended. No, man, I'm gonna keep it real. You didn't put her in none of the three.
Why? You know why? Why I didn't? Don't be offended. It came to my head, but I said, you know what? She may not. It may be like that sis. But definitely she was in my.
I think that Misfit. Okay, let me tell you real quick. Okay, sure. When I first started watching female battle raps, I never knew about female battle rap. I always watched men battle. You know what I'm saying? I grew up going to the pit with Daylight and Active and Disaster and a bunch of other battle rappers from the West Coast. Like, I grew up going to the pit with them and watching them battle. So I always know about the men. I never knew about the women. But once somebody told me about Queen of the Ring and Grind Time and all these things, I went and I saw Misfit and I was like, oh my God, she is so dope. Like, she has her own style. You know what I'm saying? She's not like a carbon copy of somebody else. And to this day, I feel like she's evolved with the times, and Misfit is timeless, and she's funny, and she's in your face, and she cutthroat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking love Misfit. Like, I always have been. Me and her are actually friends now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you see somebody for years battling, and then you become a battle rapper, and then you and that person, you know what I'm saying? Like I love her. She was so fucking dope.
Right.
And I always wanted to battle her. I think I called her out in a battle one time. But now, like, even though I'm offended to put her in there, I don't know if I could battle Misfit. Like, I know her. Like, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Latina pride. Like, what's up? Like, I want to just, you know what I'm saying? Probably not battle her.
See, that's why I didn't put her on. She was gonna make the list twice. I'm like, twice. She was actually gonna make it, but I was like, nah, I pretty much know that that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna just kind of let that be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Because when you said AG, I was like, ooh, Misfit's coming up. And then when you said like Latina girls, like, I'm like, ooh, Misfit is coming up, and she never did. So I was like,
yeah. Nah, I gotta get somebody else. Like, I pretty much kind of knew where it would go. So, you know, question, last one, Swizz the Wiz Kid. You probably get this a million times over and over. Is Reese single?
Oh my God, that is so funny. I am, however.
Get your box up now.
Oh my God, I just be like, whatever, because like, I don't want to get too deep on y'all, but we've been going through a lot of retrogrades, okay? Mercury goes direct on Sunday. We gonna be all right, okay? But it's just been like a lot going on in my life, and I don't really have time to deal with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, men, it's a lot. You gotta deal with so much as a woman in 2020 when you out here trying to be up on the scene, because it just be so much going on, okay? Like, people know this about me. Like, I was in a relationship for 12 years with my children's father, and you know that things ended. And then ever since then, it's just like, oh my God, like, it's just too much going on out here. Like, I can't handle it. Like, I can't take it. Like, I don't know. I'm like an all or nothing person. I'm a Libra. I'm like a true Libra. Like, I'm all or nothing. Like, if you don't give me your all, I don't want nothing from you, okay? You either give me 100%, or you can say that 50% for some of the bitch, because it ain't gonna be me, okay? So I have like high standards, and I don't know, like, it just don't work out. So yeah.
All right, gotcha. Well, yeah, they you know, just be prepared for, you know, for little floods, and, you know, time to keep it respectful. Pictures. And,
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, happily single.
Happily, they are have it. So we can actually end it on that note. As always,
Yes.
Hold on.
It happened.
Reese, do you love me?
Hey, are you riding? So you never believe from beside me. Hey, Uncle Rod, I love you. Okay,
I love you too, baby. I'm
Uncle
sorry
Rod
I couldn't
is
be
more than
here.
just like a battle rap, like you know, person to me. Uncle Rod is like
Uber
like,
driver.
I love Uncle Rod. Uncle Rod has looked out for me multiple times when I come to the East Coast, taking me back to my Airbnb after the show, taking me to get food and halal. Uncle Rod, I can't wait to come back. Oh my God, you have no idea.
No doubt. We you know we miss you over here.
Yes, Uncle Rod, can't wait to come back to the East Coast, for real.
And you part of the show, you know that.
Yes, exactly. You gonna give me a key, right?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck around with me, and next time you come, I'm gonna give you a key. You and Jada Ray.
So bad, but once things calm down, I'm definitely coming to the East Coast. I miss the East Coast. I would have been there like 3 times by now if it wasn't for this damn pandemic. Like, I love the East Coast. I can't wait to come back.
I'm sorry that I wasn't here. You know, I usually jump in and chop it up with you, but I was really busy today. But you know I love you, baby.
Yes, I love you too, Uncle Rod. I hope that all is well with you. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Drink water and vitamin C, and make sure that
get money and drink water. Drops July 10th.
Right.
Shameless plug for DNA.
DNA.
Oh, okay. I never knew that. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, he dropping his joint.
I'm gonna check that out.
Okay, I don't know what happened. The screens just switched. Now Nomad is Pretty Reese, and you are Queens of
I'm
Battle
sorry.
Rap.
I'm getting like a flood of phone calls right now. I'm so sorry.
You see it?
I'm sorry. I sent them all a voicemail.
Fire, fire,
They gotta go.
fire. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I said hey before you left, baby.
Yes, thank you on the ride. Definitely appreciate you.
No doubt.
All right. Once again, RX, thank you as always. We look forward to the E-Heart battle, which will be happening in the future. Everybody stay tuned. The young woman will let us know when this battle is actually happening. Like I said before, it didn't happen yet, but I'm pretty sure that when it does happen, because the suspense is there, it's going to be even greater and bigger.
Yes.
Y'all can follow her at tomorrow. Tune into her show.
Bars and Brunch. And then I'm also going to be on Ruin an Hour tomorrow with Avocado, Ruin Your Day channel. I'm talking about mental health and things of that nature.
Nice. Very essential. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna set a timer I'm gonna be at work for bars, but I'm gonna set a timer. Everybody else do the same thing, set a timer or something like that, some kind of notification so you can tune into that. And as always, we'll see you next week on the Queens of Battle Rap show. Y'all tune in, hit me up, all that good stuff.
Okay, sounds good, Nomad. Thank you for having me. I always like being a guest. West. Let's go.
That's my
Hey, let's go with your purple rag on. Hey, let's go, Nomad. What's up?
okay, straight thumbs. I'm
Oh my God. Okay, y'all have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Thank you again for having me on.
Thank you.
Okay.